There we go. We're live. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. Everybody's here. Everybody's live. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show off. Do I have the password for this? Yes. V, we gotta stay. I need you to stay like 2 minutes after class today. We gotta add some more jizzles. Oh, Control Shift R. Go back. Sign in one more time. Really? Okay. Bingo. All right. Cool. So, FYI. If you guys saw during the week, this video was mine. Hold on. Sylvia, go for it before I get started. Go for it. Uh-huh. Fantastic. I'm eating. Mm-hmm. I'll run it live today. I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay. This one. That's why I chose this one today, because somebody asked me for bankruptcy on Wednesday, and I haven't done a BK in a while. And Ms. Moses was my only bankruptcy client, and she got her shit removed. So I really don't need to go over it that much anymore. So yeah, I got you. All right, I got you. All right, so. I'm gonna make the screen bigger. Everybody tell me when you can start seeing what needs to be done. Okay, let me log out over here. All right. We're not doing PWA today. I feel like I just got back. I don't want to screw everybody up again. Let's go 175. Can everybody see my screen okay? Is that too big, too small? Put a 1 in the chat if we can see that. Put a 1 in the chat if we can see that. Bacola. Matt Rosner called me. He told me you signed up. Atta girl, good for you. All right. Beautiful. Let's get started. So I don't go over today on how to add a client, how to go through all the stuff. I go right into the send rounds of attack, and let's get rocking and rolling. So when I come in here to send rounds of attack, I'm going to go to the attack area, and we're going to start focusing on our client. Wow, we starting to add people? Oh, okay. I know who that is. Okay. Where is Nick Samples? Okay. We're going to do it yourself. And here's the reason that we do it yourself over all the other things. Do it yourself is going to change the way that we go through it. Oh, Ray. Oh, yeah. No. Ray, do me a favor. Go into dial pad. Text Steven Johnson to come into this class. Ms. Bacola, because you got to raise your hand. Come over here. Steven Johnson. Mm-hmm. Yes, Bacola. I know. He called me. He called me. He normally we have a conversation once a week. So I am not complaining at all. I'm proud of every single person. I'm watching that, but I want everybody to understand that if a company is putting us at the top of their list and we tell you to execute and you go and execute over there, that makes it look as a whole in a totality that our people are following what needs to be done and going out and kicking butt and taking names. Choking on my own saliva. Kicking butt and taking names. What happens is when that happens, we look great in front of these people. And they're going to want to do more for us. So that's the key. So yes, we told you to go execute, and you going out to execute, it just blows it up even further. So look, execution is key. We went out, we do what we need to do for you guys do what we need for us, and all of a sudden everything's gonna start working beautifully. We're gonna give you guys fire, okay? All right, let's go over here. Now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, what is the most aggressive AI in the software? Coach V, I better not see you right, dude. Okay. So MPEC, okay, second one, but yes, if you don't have perfect, Ms. Moses, good. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have access to the MPEP, which is the blast furnace, that is the most aggressive attack in the software. Now, for us, if we're running that identity IQ, my score IQ, okay, we're going to go down one, which is going to be, okay, it's going to be the MPEC, which for us is going to be that molten core. The reason that we're going over this and we're doing this, right, it's for a reason. If we go down to molten core, and I actually saw this, it's actually really, I was reading the letters the other day, it's actually really good. We want to know how to set up the attacks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's 6 attacks in this in this actual AI. And because there's 6 attacks in this AI, what happens? Verbiage, AIs, Mr. Brown. Different AIs, different writing, different things that are said, different uses of terminology, FCRA, Metro 2, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Each one is different. And each level of attack after is more aggressive. So as it goes further, it grows. But here's the thing. What happens is, I believe that with writing, that's fine. MPEC is just fine. We're gonna go over MPEC anyway. I'm not focused on the MPEP because of everything with my free score now that's going on right now, and with everything that's happening. FYI, I don't know how perfect it's going. So that's why we're switching in here automatically to show everybody what's going on. Now, when I talk to everybody, why do I say MPEC and not molten core? Because if you're using any version of the M2 software to attack your letters, we need to know what it's called in other softwares, and the other softwares, MPEC is the actual name. It's not called molten core. Every other software has a different name. I think Phenom is Opulence, Goat is Goat Combo 2, and that's the only 2 that I know, that I actually know off the top of my head. So when I talk to everybody over here, the reason that we're doing this is we're trying to figure this out better. We're trying to get this to a point where it's key. So let's go over here. Let's go to molten core 1. Always, 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 always understand this. If we don't know what's on the credit report, we cannot attack the credit report. This is before we even get into the scoring machine. Okay, before we go through anything, we need to know how the software categorizes the system, because everything is color coordinated. Understand what I just said. The software color coordinates everything. So if we're going to look at that, right, we need to know what to select. So I was talking to everybody, and here's a cheat code. Say you don't got time. Check all in green. How many green boxes are there? Somebody put it in the chat. Minus the check all box. I did that wrong. That's on me. I did that wrong. 12. Perfect. All right. So 12. 12 times 3 is what? Perfect. 36. So we're going to go over here. We're going to look for 36. And we can put this at default, default, default. And the reason I'll say that is, this is so if we make an error, the system itself will generate the most aggressive attack for us. Now, how do I know that? I have made fat finger techniques and problems and hit generate a letter by accident on doing that when I was reading the credit report. Now, what happens is the software knows what needs to be attacked and what doesn't. So let's go over here. The green little circle shows us everything on the credit report, right? What do we assume green is? Good, Ms. Scott. Yeah, you're right. I mean, for lack of words, it's a positive account. It's a good to go. Exactly. So in the software, no matter what it is, it's good on the report. It's a positive account. It's good because green means what? Money. Everybody forget green means money. Even though I was looking at a $100 bill today, that's got like a bluish green tint to it. So, I can go a little bit of both ways. But when it comes to everything that we're going through, right, and everything that's going on, when we look at it, we know that green means money. So let's get rid of the money, and let's go to the positive accounts. Now the positive accounts are gone. So what do we have? We have nothing but negatives left. When I do this during the week, and I go over this with you guys, I click on every single account, and then I go box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. Then I write over here the negative item. Why? Because we have to understand the item is the key. FYI, these are all negative items. Well, let me ask you guys a question. Do you think the Bureau knows the difference between a credit repair agency and a person sending out their own letters? Yes or no? You think they know? Let's put it in the chat. Give me some head nods, thumbs up, somebody. No, they don't know the difference? They absolutely know the difference, Miss Scott. Yes. What's the difference between a person that gets paid to do your credit and somebody that doesn't get paid to do your credit? What does somebody who paid want to do? They want to get that shit done as quickly as possible. Why? Because every time that they got to send out another letter, every time they got to do something else, what happens? It cuts into their profit. Right, ladies and gentlemen? So they know. So what does the eOscar system do? The eOscar system looks for the amount of negative items that are sent in the letter. So what do you think a credit repair agency is going to do? A credit repair agency is going to send out as many negative items as they can in one letter. Does that ring a bell, yes or no? I'm going to show you this is true in a minute. Yes. I'm going to show you how this is true. So whether you're using CRC or you're using any of the other companies, right? What happens? What happens? They're going to tell you, upload all the accounts into the letter. What's going to happen? That eOscar system, it's not a human being. It's going to open it up. It's going to scan it. It's going to say too many files, stall letter. How many of y'all got stalls? How many of y'all got a stall letter? Stock letters suck. Yep, stall letters suck. They do. They do. I got you. Joanne, I got you. Many stalls. And the reason you got many stalls is because you didn't come to this class. It's because you didn't understand the difference about letting the software and the AI running the system for you and you actually dictating the AI to run it correctly. What happens is, oh yeah, stall letter, stall letter, stall letter. Let the AI run it, let the AI run it, let the AI run it. And what happens is the AI runs it right into the ground. Then what happens? You run 2-3 rounds, you get a couple of stall letters, and what happens? You get frustrated. This is bullshit. This is a scam. This is fraud. Right in the garbage. You stop. You give up. And you're still at the same place where you started and you hadn't gotten any further. And that's exactly where they want you. So then they can sell your information off to a bank to get you a loan that's at 45%, 50% interest rate. So then you utilize that. You get into that. Okay? You get into that, and what happens? What happens? You get into another problem where you're freaking somebody else is taking money for you for bullshit. For BS. And that's the truth. Put circle if you've been stuck in that circle. Put circle. Put circle in the chat if you're in that circle. And that doesn't just mean with M2. That means in just constantly. I tried this credit repair company. I've been through this credit repair company. I've been through the, yeah, that's the start. That's where you're at. And you're trying everything to get out of the circle, but you can't get out of the circle because you just give up because you feel like you're just like a hamster on a wheel. You feel like you're a damn hamster on a wheel. That's why I said put circle, because that's where you are. You're a hamster on a wheel at the moment. You are a hamster on a wheel. So let's change that hamster. Let's get off the damn wheel. Let's understand what they're doing, what they're looking for, and how to get through it. Okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is understand how many negative items there are. So each of these systems is a negative item. Okay? Throw 1 in the chat if you know how to remove an inquiry on the phone. 2, 3. So I only got three people. That's it. 4, 5, 6. Okay. We got 6 people, 7 people. 7 people that I know how to use and remove an inquiry on the phone. So I think there's 30 some odd people. There's 32 people in here don't know how to remove an inquiry on the phone. So I'm gonna drop, if you're in the paid in full community, I'm gonna drop a script for you guys to work with to so you still have, you know how to do it, whether you did it once or you did it 15 times. You still had to, if you had success, you had success, Joe. You did it, brother. Okay. I teach you, hard inquiries and inquiries are the same thing. Anything that shows up on your credit report is a hard inquiry. A soft inquiry is on the back end. You can only see that on like the Experian website. Okay, they'll tell you soft inquiry. Let me tell you something. Nobody sees that. I was on a text with Matt from IDECA. A win is a win. Yeah, I know that. Okay. As fast as 4 hours before. I've seen that. I tried. They told me I can't do it over this phone. Why? Who did you call? Give me a head nod. Did you call TransUnion and Equifax? Yep, I knew it. We'll teach. We got you. Don't worry, we got you. There's some other things you have to do with them to get those done. Okay? But what happens is, why do I say over the phone? Because if I can lower my Experian, okay, and I could get rid of all these brown things at the bottom over here, all this caca color right here, right? If I get rid of all this brown caca-ness, right, what happens? What happens if I get rid of all the caca brown? I lower my negative items. Remember, a negative item is not good on your account. Doesn't matter if it's an inquiry or if it's personal information or any of that stuff. We want to get rid of all the negative items. We want to have a perfect report. Okay? It's hard, but it takes time. It's hard, but it takes time. So let's do this. Let's count these negative items. I think it's 49 negative items in here total. 49 individual negative items over here. If I were to send one letter out for each negative item to each bureau, how many letters is that? I got to go to the chat. How many is that? It's not too much, brother. It's not too much. It's a shit ton. 147 letters. 147 letters. You ready, Shavar? If you take 21 negatives, 21 inquiries out, and you have to take, how many letters is 21 inquiries out over 3 bureaus? 63. So take that 147 divided by, minus it by 63. How many letters are you left with? It's still a shit ton. $84. So that's 84 letters. Just by taking the inquiries out, you lost 63 letters. So why wouldn't you pick up the phone? Remember, cost coefficient in this system is the key. Getting rid of the easy negative items to get those to drop off is the way that we want to go. We don't want to waste our precious time on negative items, one, that don't equal any points, and two, that are going to just waste money for us. So for everybody that's in this room, I don't like wasting your money. If I was anybody else, if I was a truly evil person, fuck, man, I'd just take it all. But you want to know something? I don't do you any good by doing that. So let's get those personal information and let's get those inquiries off before we even get the letters generated. So ready? I want to show everybody something as soon as I do that. Ready? Anybody want to take a screenshot of what they see over here? They want to take a screenshot just so they understand what's here? Okay, ready? Watch. Reset the system. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to check all in green. But this time, I'll upload everything, brother. This is live right now to be uploaded as soon as I'm done with class. Right? I shut off personal information. I'll shut off inquiries because I'm doing it over the phone. Right? So now all I have is public record and all the stuff that's going to affect me. Now, guess what? I'm going to do the same thing. Let me count the boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 3 is 30. I'm going to go over here, look for 30. There is no 30. 36. Default. 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 Ready? Watch this. Okay. I shut off the positive. Look at that. Did everybody see the difference of what just happened? Did everybody see the difference of what just happened? So all that shit just went away. So when all that shit goes away, how many do we have? Well, before we had 60 something over here. Now it's like 21. Okay? So if it's 21 times 3 is what? 63 letters. 63 letters is the most aggressive thing that you can send out. And why do I explain this to everybody? Why do I show this to everybody? Because aggression and what you spend matters. Okay? What is the cap that we can send out? Does anybody know the cap of letters that we can send out? The cap of negative items of letters that we can send out. We can send out one for each round. That's the most aggressive. Does anybody know the cap? How many negative items can be in one letter? My old heads. 5. Yes. Five. Marquita made me. 5. You know why 5? Because that's what Oscar looks at. Somebody can put 5, up to 5 negative items in one letter before the Oscar system turns around and says CRO. Now, can I show you something without anybody not getting mad over here? I didn't just pull these numbers out of my behind. I actually knew these numbers beforehand, but I didn't pull these numbers out of my behind. Ready? I'm going to reset the system. I'm going to show you guys. Ready? I'm going to select the MPEP just to show you guys more in depth. Ready? Blast Furnace 1. What is the amount of negative items for that attack? Put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Scott is right here. I know you're new to this. That's why I'm not. It's right here. So this is the box that leads that off. What is the amount of negative items in that letter? It's right here. 10. Yep. Is 10 higher than 5? Is 10 higher than 5, ladies and gentlemen? Yo, Mr. Hall, Miss Hall, I can't tell the difference right now. I think it's a Mr. Hall. Yo, you're gonna be smoking a cigarette. You might as well pass one, bro. You might as well pass the wealth. Yes. Does that equal a stall letter, ladies and gentlemen? Does that equal a stall letter if it's 10? According to my math, it does. It's higher than 5. Well, guess what happens in round 1? Robinson, did you get a stall letter in round 1? You say you've been having a ton of stall letters. Did you get a stall letter in Robinson in round 1? I'm gonna let you guys unmute a little bit. V, let them unmute. I want to hear some of them. Oh, okay. Good. Come on, somebody talk to me. I feel lonely over here. It says we can't. Miss Williams got her ass home. She was like, there we go. Okay? Let's back to it. So good. I can hear everybody now. I was feeling lonely over here. Okay. Yes. No. This is 10 negative items in one letter. See, number of items attacked in TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, agency letters is one letter, has 10 items. The maximum should be 5 per letter. Per letter. Okay, so watch this. Ready? I'm going to do the next thing. Ready? Watch this. That was round 1. Ready? Let's go round 2. How many items in round 2? Yep. That higher than 5? Yep. Stall letter? There we go. Wait. I got to do it again. Round 3. What number is it? Stall letter? Why? There you go. There you go. Now, so Coach V's in the room. Ready? She wrote this. I want you guys to see this. V, I love having you in this room. I do. I really do love having you in this room. What does it say over here? When I see results, try not to judge results until after your fourth round. Do you know why that is, ladies and gentlemen, that she wrote that in there? Well, somebody told her to write that in there. There's a reason. Say it. Say it. I don't give a shit. This is my room. Say whatever you want. Well, for you, you are a software owner, such as myself. We want to be making money. Yes, that's the truth. It's not a lie. But here's the key. Bingo. Because what happens when I start to get results? Bingo. Thank you. Bingo. Ooh. 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 Gabriel, you're making me all tingly. Yes. Oh, hold on. I'm not done, Gabriel. I'm not done yet. Go, Bacola. Yes. Yes, ma'am. But but also the software when it was built by a pseudo genius. I want everybody to understand that. He's an attorney and a pseudo genius. When this guy starts talking, holy crap, sometimes you get lost in his own words. So what I tried to do that, I tried to dumb it down for everybody to understand it so you can understand. The whole takeaway from this is the software, and Gabriel said it, is they want to make money, right? The first 4 rounds is to make money. Really, it's to also trigger the stall letters, but it is to make money. Because if you know how to untrigger the stall letters, why aren't you just starting that from the beginning? Because you have nowhere else for them to go. It's the reason the score machine exists. Because when you're done, where do you put your client? Bingo. Bingo. Go. Your chance of stall letters goes down a lot. Go for it, Gabe. Mm-hmm. Say 70. If I say 70%, the chance of a stall letter is 70%. It's the 70% for whether you put 1 or you put 5. Okay? And that's what I tried to explain to everybody. But if you want to raise your aggression, if you start at 1, you can't go any higher than 1. What are you going to do? Cut that negative in half and send it in 2 separate letters? So when we're talking about it, that's the key. Okay? So why did I make sure that V was over here? Yes, and that's why we don't guarantee anything. Yes, great job, Marquita, on that one. That's why I tell everybody on this. Do you know what round 4 is? Why did V put round 4? Well, hold on, wait. They put everything check all in blue. Why? That's a shake the tree method. That don't make sense. So then what I did was I generated the letter. Fuck it. We got nothing to lose over here, and I'm going to show you guys how it's done. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to reset the system, and I'm going to select round 4. You see that it changes? Let me do that again. Hold on 1 second. Control Shift R. I got to reset it. Ready? Watch. If I do it again, mix samples. I do it myself. I select blast furnace. I go to round 4. Does that look like the other one did? Does that look like the previous round that it said 6? Or does it say default down the board? Ready? I'm going to generate this letter for you guys. I'm going to show you guys this. I'm going to generate. I'm not going to click in it. I'm not going to click green. I'm going to show you guys what happens when you do this. I'm going to click include all 3 bureaus just to do it. I'm not touching anything else. I'm going to let it generate. The reason I'm letting it generate is I'm going to show, yep. There you go. Shavar put it in. He knew. Round 4, don't judge anything until after the 4th round because 4th round goes to 5. They got 3 rounds out of you to trigger 3 stall letters. And it's not the software that triggered 3 stall letters. It's the system that wants you to trigger the stall letters so you can get rid of it. But the software knows it's going to make money. Look, it generated 3 letters. For anybody that's using the software, what does these letters look like? Ready? Maximum efficiency, focus, AI. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? It's only 3 letters. And what does it have per section? Well, this one's got everything. This has 5 per section. 5 shits per section. This one's 59 pages long. So when I do the same thing, I'm gonna select the client again, right? Ready? Examples. I'm gonna do it again one more time. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change. The only thing that I'm gonna do differently is I'm gonna go green on it instead. Not default. I'm gonna do it unlimited because that's what it's supposed to be. And then I'll run it one more time. Same thing. Ready? And we can count it together. All of a sudden, you realize that letter's taking longer to generate? Yes, Ms. Williams. You can unmute yourself. It's only one example, and I'm gonna give it to you today. It's only one example, and I'm gonna give it to you today. I'm showing you how I got to this. Let's count this. Ready, guys? Negative item 1. That's 1, right? 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh shit, this one did 6? They fucking... That's 7. What the fuck did they do? So when you come over here, look at this. When we start to count from, right here. See here? It tells us the new thing. Yeah, the creditor's name. They moved this shit to fucking 7 now. So the default moved to 7 on round 1. That doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, that's why round 4. But this is supposed to be we did this before together, guys. Also, it would shoot out 5. Shit. Okay. Well, that's why we work it our way. So It is what it is. Here's how we're gonna do it. And answer Miss Williams. This is Miss Williams. This is how you do it. Watch this. It don't matter what round you select. You start off at your first round if you're in the first round. Find out what's on the credit report. So even if you do it like this, get rid of the personal information and the inquiries, you find out. Okay, I'm gonna leave this right here for right now. Get what's on the credit report. What's on the credit report? Well, let's go over here. Let's get rid of the positive items. We got a public record of bankruptcy. Okay, so we're gonna write that PUB down, right? We're gonna write that down. We're gonna come over here. We have a student loan derogatory late 3+. We're gonna write that down. We got another student loan derogatory late 3+. We've got a charge-off information, which is AOCC, which is just AO, all other charge-off and collections. We got that one, AOCC. And then we got AODL, which is all other derogatory late 3+. I got 1, 2, 3 of those. And I got all other delinquency lates 1-2. I've got 2 of those, and then my last one is the green one over here. Watch what happens. Once I have that charge off, okay, we're good. I make sure all my documents are correct. My documents are correct. Let's scroll up to the top and reset the system. I'm gonna reset the system on my attack. I'm gonna select it. I'm gonna turn everything off. And now we're gonna go down the system. I had a public record. I had an AOCC. I had a student loan 3+. I had all other derogatory late 3+. I had all other delinquencies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It doesn't matter. We don't have to count this shit anymore and times it by 3. Miss Williams, you know why? Because the negative items select the letter, so we just leave it unlimited. We just leave it unlimited. I'm gonna lose you, but I'm gonna bring you back. All I need to do is put 5 in this box, leave the other box unlimited, and then hit default. That's it. Why? Because we're gonna tell the system, do not put no more than 5 negative items in every single letter. If you put more than 5 negative items every single letter, it's gonna trigger a stall letter, and I don't want it to trigger a stall letter. If you want to be spicy, you can go down to 4, you can go down to 3, and you can go down to 1. But my suggestion is you can start with 5 and then work your way up if you want to change your level of aggression. That is the key. You control it, not the system. They can go all 8 rounds with 5. Their printing price is the same because it's generating 5. It's not changing unless they get deletions. Their printing price stays the same. They're a couple pages here and there, but everything stays the same. So why would I go crazy? Does that make sense? I checked all in red. And then I went to the specific items that are over here. I get rid of the public record. I want to get rid of public records. All other charge off and collection. Student loan derogatory late 3+. All other derogatory late 3+, and then all under delinquency late 1-2. The game of what I teach is one thing and very simple. That game is right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that game is? It is to get the points that equal the most off. Nothing else. If they don't equal the most, why are we focusing on it? Do you know if I had 100 inquiries and I removed all 100 inquiries, do you know what the maximum amount of points I'm going to receive is on my credit report? 50, Miss Williams. That is the maximum number I can get. So why the fuck am I focusing on 50 points? Yes, in preparation for funding, we must remove them. But if we still got negative items, why the hell are we focused on that? Let's go get rid of the big shit. Guys, credit repair is common sense. Credit repair is common sense. The key is a lot of people don't have common sense. Let's start to focus on the little bits and pieces that need to be done to make it get to the place where we're like, oh shit, that's the way that it should go. That's the key, is focusing on each of those individual pieces. Hey guys, your brother texted me, honey. Focus on each of those individual pieces to get it to where it needs to be. And that's what I want for everybody to understand. That's why I'm talking to you guys in the sentiment of the way that it is, so that we can actually, good morning, my little girl, get to that next piece quicker. Get to that next piece better. Because once we finish the credit repair part, where are we going? We're not fixing our credit for our health, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's fixing their credit because what? They need money to buy something. I don't care if you're buying a business. I don't care if you're buying a house, a car. I don't care if you're buying a damn dog. You still need a credit to buy it. The scoring machine is next. Yes, Mr. Josh. And that's the key. That's the key that I'm trying to explain to everybody is you've got to start at point A. You got to start at point A and understanding what you need to go. Go, Miss Williams. You on me with questions today. Let's go, girl. I love it. Okay. Atta girl. You catch it. You catching what I'm putting down. Stop wasting money. You guys need to understand something. The more letters you print, the more money I make. I want you to understand that. The more letters you print, the more money I make. So if you're printing with me, and I'm telling you not to generate more letters, who am I hurting? But who am I hurting? Yes. I'm hurting my... I know, but I love it how it is because that's the truth. I am hurting my pocket. I'm not hurting myself physically. I'm hurting my pocket. But I am doing what's right for you. And that's what people... I see Miss Moses. Yes, I got her. Yeah, I got her. That is the key, is we need to... I mean, it is what it is, brother. There's not much more I can do. I try my best to help out each and every person in here, and people know they touch. Like Miss Scott, I think Mr. Hall was at the event this weekend. I think I remember seeing Mr. Hall. You guys know the way that I'm talking here now is the same way that I was talking in person. I'm not. I am who I am. This is what I am. You get me at face value. I don't change who I am on a computer. I don't change who I am when I shut off the camera. This is who I am as a person. I don't do this in public and then change, this what I see that happen all the time. Okay? And that's the key. Every person that's in this room, yes, you're right. I am not hurting myself. I am protecting you. I am lifting you up and building you up. Because that's the whole point. Because what happens? Once everybody becomes successful in the right way, where I was losing, it comes back tenfold. Because it's like, no, I'm going back to Ali. Ali's going to do X, Y, and Z for me. And that's the key. That's the smartness of understanding being a good businessman too, and being a good businesswoman. Sometimes you got to take a hit in the left area so you can make it in the right area. I promise all you that. Yes, the scoring machine is connected to the software. All right? Yes. The same thing every round, Nesty. Same thing every round, my brother. You're gonna not. Once you get the first invoice for printing, that invoice should be within a couple of dollars every round. Within a couple of dollars, there's no drastic changes. Actually, you know what the drastic change is? Hold on, I'm lying. You know what the drastic change is? When you get those, bingo. When you start getting deletions, it's gonna go down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bingo. Yeah, and that's the. In 3 weeks, the new office will be completed. The score machine office will actually be completed in 3 weeks. Okay? And after that's done, I will show you guys what it looks like to run a printing, what we do for the printing for the credit repair side. And I'll show you guys what it is, and I'll give you guys an actual walkthrough of what you need to be efficient. You guys think you need a small little friggin' printer like that, and that's gonna do the job. That little shit right there don't do nothing. I broke that thing 4 times. And that was doing 5 clients. That's not doing the bulk that we do. So you have to, and that's the thing that people don't understand that. And that's the key case in point of what I'm trying to explain to people, because you have cost coefficient. Also, you know what my favorite thing is? I printed myself. When you print yourself, ladies and gentlemen, you're not including your time in the cost. When you don't include your time in the cost, what happens? You're actually discounting your price even more. So now your profit margin goes down even less. So the whole thing of what people don't understand is you have to learn how to raise your profit margins and keep your profit margins where they need to go. Ms. Moses. Yes. Mm-hmm. Goes in another letter. 5 in each letter. So each letter will equal 5. So if you have Bing per letter. So see, it says that per agency letter, reported agency letters. So if I have 5 in letter 1 and I had 9, the next letter is going to include the other 4. Say I had 13, right? Say I had 13 negative items in one of these categories, right? That 13 would go 5, 5, 3. Okay? If you have 4, right? Say you have 4 negative items in each round, and you had 13, it would go 4, 4, 4, 1. Because of 4, 8, 12, 1. They're not going to put it in another letter, because the way the software is built is for it to be precise with the amount of letters that comes in. That's the key. Very good, very, very good question. Very, very good question. Yes, yes, ma'am. So when you come over here, just to give you that visualization, right? Just to give you the visualization. When you see collection, you see how this one says COFF? I know it's a little small on my screen. I do apologize. But you say, see the COFF? It's actually going to create multiple letters that say COFF with that negative item. So it'll create experience COFF 1, experience COFF 2, experience COFF 3, experience COFF 4. So you're going to have 4 collection charge-off letters going out to the Bureau. The system built it. All you had to do was click the number. No, Felix, you don't wait for you do not wait for the round. You wait 30 days and send your round off. Mr. Markey, you're my man. Why you got questions, man? You getting deletions. Get out of here. Why are you taking up everybody else's time? I got you. What's up? You're at the highest. Stay at 3. Do not move up. Do not move up until you don't receive a result. When you don't receive a result, then hammer them over the head with a 1. Call those son of a bitches on the phone and turn around and tell them it's illegal to send you a stall letter. And tell them you're recording the phone call and watch how fast they'll fucking process that letter. Bro, I don't fuck around over here. All right. So hold on. I'll get to it, Gabriel. Hold on. I'll get to it. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. So, it's live. It is live right now. It's not only is it recorded, it's live. So as soon as it's done, you can go back and watch it. Okay. All right. So when you're sending out your letter, you send it out with tracking, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we're the only company that has a premium service. Nobody else does what we fucking do. Why? Because when you pick up the phone and you call them, the first thing you do, all the iPhone users, we got that magical record button. They're going to say, we are calling you. We are recording you for quality assurance purposes. I said, great. Good. I'm going to do the same thing. Great. When I hit that record button, they hear that you're recording. Watch their fucking tune change like this. I don't feel comfortable being recorded. Well, neither do I. Are you going to shut the recording off, or are you going to hang up the phone on my face? They go, no, we can't do that. So great. So I'm not shutting my recording off either. So do me a favor. I received a SAL letter from you that says that you are not processing my letters because it looks like it came from a third-party agency. That's illegal. 611B, if I remember what it is correct, from the FCRA, says that all investigations must go through. Who are you to deem if the letter came from me or not? Guess what happens? They will process all your letters just by hitting the record button, because they know they are not in fucking compliance. They know it. So what do? You drop a bomb on their ass. Now, what happened? 611B, if I remember correctly. Okay? I wrote the code last night. I'll be honest with you. I got so many of these damn codes stuck in my damn head right now. It's just it's the right to an investigation. Okay? And I think it's a 611B. Okay? What happens is they are impeding on your rights. Now, I'm going to drop one more gem on your asses. Ready? Anybody that has bad credit that's working on their credit, go apply for something and get denied. Go apply for something and get denied. And let them deny you because of credit basis. It's illegal for them to hold your profile back with improper information on that account. And if you go apply for it and get it denied, that means that they have actually committed a crime. What happened, Miss Moses? It work? It work? You keep running your shit, bro. You keep running your shit because they know it. They're not in compliance the minute that they don't fix your shit. Hold up. Run that back. Ms. Williams, you are thinking on a whole nother level over anybody else. Everybody put fire in the chat for Ms. Williams because she just gave you the fucking gem. Somebody in this room just connected the dots for your ass. Literally just connected the dots for every single fucking person in this room because she just told you what to do. She literally just told you, put the denial letter inside and said, motherfucker, you're holding me back from getting credit because you got the wrong shit on here. Go fucking fix it. Oh, you be damned. Why? Why? Because we learning how to play the game better than everybody else? That letter you can put right in the software, big dog. But yes, you can do. Oh yes. I'm telling everybody in here, wake the fuck up. We're going to do some shit right now. Why did I tell you that? Because somebody told me that. Somebody came to me and said, Ali, if they're not applying and getting denied, legally, they're in compliance. But to get them to be uncompliant, I remember who told me this. It's our compliance attorney. It's our compliance attorney for the score machine. And our compliance attorney told us for the score machine that if they deny him on that base and they applied and withhold credit from them, that means they are no longer in compliance under the FCRA. I say, you son of a bitch, I'm going to figure out how to get you on staff. I'm going to figure out how to get his ass on staff. Because let's be real. Okay? Because that's the key. That's the key, ladies and gentlemen. They have to deny you, okay? Okay? You guys got to understand something. The level of knowledge, the reason I do Fridays, and I'm sorry, Gabriel, I know you got to get on that meeting, but the reason I do Fridays is, first off, the banks close at between 12 and 3 o'clock. If nobody understands why the banks close between 12 and 3 o'clock, most of our bankers are Jewish. Shabbat starts at between 12 and 3 o'clock, what is Shabbat? Shabbat is the Sabbath where they take off and they go to start praying. So all your bankers are a majority of Jewish people. So because they are that, our day slows down on Friday. I have nothing to do after 3 o'clock. That's whether you're in the merchant account world, you're in the banking world, whatever it is. Guess what? Go look at it. You ready for this? Think about this. On Friday, when you walk into the bank, look at everybody. They slower than fucking molasses. It's hurry up and wait. It's literally hurry up and wait. You get there and they're like, because that's the truth. That is the truth. So because of that, there is no urgency, thank you, urgency for them to move forward because they're not going to do anything until Monday anyway. They're not going to do anything until Monday anyway, so there is no urgency for them to move. So that's why we do Friday, guys. The regular world runs Monday through Sunday, okay? But they don't, and they control the banking world, so we run on the banking world, okay? What state are you in? No, they don't close at They don't close at 3 o'clock. The people that make the decisions stop working at 3 o'clock. It's not that they close at 3 o'clock. They stop making decisions at 3 o'clock. At 12 p.m., I'll tell you guys exactly this. 12 EST, not 12, 12 PST. All our merchant guys that handle the merchant accounts, they're out, gone. I can't get anything banking related done after 12 o'clock on PST on a Friday. Can't get anything done. Just it's finished. So for everybody to understand that, I want everybody to understand this. This is where we're at. So that's why I want to discuss that with you guys. Now, that's why I do Fridays. Friday's also a good day because a lot of you are happy. Why are y'all happy on Friday? No, that's Thursday. No, that's Thursday, Maurice. That's Thursday, brother. Thursday night is the best night to get in everybody's pocket. Why do I get him happy on Friday? Friday, I start at 3 o'clock because you got 2 hours of work left. Some of you are getting home early because you work at 7 a.m., so you're getting ready to leave work. So you can get me in, you can catch the little bit of the car ride home. Okay? Those are the 7 to 3 people. The ones that 8 to 4, you're rocking with me for the last hour while you're in the thing. You put an earbud in your ear. You're good to rock and roll while you're listening to me talk. Okay? All you got to do is hear me talk for a few hours. The ones that are working until 5, you got 2 hours with me. But at the end of the day, you're listening to me and it's getting you through those last 2 hours. Where's your boss those last 2 hours at your job? Nowhere to be fucking found. Nowhere to be fucking found. You know why? Because I was that boss when I was out working in the field. The last 2 hours on a Friday, do not come looking for me. I will not come looking for you. You do not come looking for me. I don't give a shit. As long as the fucking warehouse ain't burning down, I do not care. Okay? Come talk to me on Monday. So when I talk to every single person in here, that's why we do Friday. And then we go from there because our class on Saturday is usually packed. But let's do this. Our key is to teach everybody when they are at the happiest moment because that's when they retain the most information. A person that is not happy is not retaining information. They will keep coming and in a negative facet. They don't want to retain information. It is the key of why we do these on Friday. I promise you, it's all psychological to get me to help you guys to get to that next level. Shavar, do you have a message? Question? I know you go for it. You did it wrong. You okay? Round two. Yeah, as long as you're running in the same thing, it's round 2. Okay. As long as unless you got to change the attack type, then you start off on a different round. So if you don't have access to MPEP and it's MPEC, then you just then you go round 1 MPEC. But if you're starting MPEC and going to MPEC, round 2. I'm not done yet. I just want everybody to know that. I'm not done yet here. I'm not done yet. I'm just pausing and talking to you guys. Ms. Babacola. As soon as I finish this, I got another half hour that I gotta bounce. So I got another 45 minutes to a half hour, and then I gotta bounce. I like to stay married. That's why I'm not doing these classes as long as we used to do them. No, you're not telling the truth. You know why? I want to explain this. The score machine's so easy to use, it takes about 5 minutes to teach, while Metro 2 is a little more difficult. A little more difficult. I'm not saying nothing else. A little more difficult. It takes a little more hand holding. I don't have to hand hold you in the score machine. I just say, I point here, I say, do this, do this, do this, and it makes sense. Because I actually found out that it's actually not an error in the software. Somebody had came up to us and told us this. But there is a piece in the software where it doesn't actually label the account from whoever it's being pulled from, whether it's My Free Score Now, Identity IQ, or My Score IQ. It says unknown, and then it says collection, late payment, or something else on it. So what happens is the software pulls that because it says unknown and has collection in it, it just shows collection. Okay. Yes, the software is getting pulled on what it says on the back end of the report. Remember that. So if it says it on the back end of the report that you may have a collection, we have to make sure that we know that. Okay. Okay, Mr. Maurice, and then let me finish this one, and then we're gonna get to the score machine because a lot of people be asking me about the score machine. Johan, we're not in the score machine yet. I know you're asking about that. We're gonna be in the score machine in about 5 minutes. This is a score machine, right here. Uh huh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Uh huh. Bingo. You didn't finish the process. You should have told them I need it for a mortgage account. I need this done ASAP. Remember what I just said 30 seconds ago. They cannot withhold you from credit. If they're holding you from getting approved for a mortgage, what is that doing? Withholding you from debt, which is what, Maurice? Bingo. Yes. Yo, Ms. Williams just popped up. She's like, hold on, wait, what did he just say? That's why I love the. Uh huh. Yes. Okay. Don't be scared of a repossession. You know what a repossession is? No. You know what a repossession is? A repossession is a charge off with an asset. That's why they call it a repossession. Because if there was no asset attached to it, what would they call it? Like a credit card, they would call it a charge off, right? They charged off the account. So just always remember that when you're thinking about what repossession is, whatchamacallit? Repossession is a charge off with an asset. If they don't have access to the asset, right, what happens? It's just a charge off. Go for it. No, repossession would go on, yes, it would go under a charge off. As long as it doesn't fall under in the public record section, which it normally doesn't, it's just a charge off. Got you. Got you. Yes, Ms. Williams. Fino. You can absolutely come bless us on M2 FICO Forge because I just love everybody being in our version of the M2 world because not only do you take care of me, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, there are benefits that come with it. But I don't want to. It is the same exact software. So Ms. Williams, if you do not want to move over, I understand. If you do, it is okay. We would love you over at the M2 FICO Forge. The Score Machine is our funding software. Are you in the paid in full community, Ms. Williams? Are you in the paid in full community? Did you print with me yet? Okay, so you should be in the school community. Okay? If you're in the school community, we have the M2 FICO Forge and the Score Machine. There's a bunch of videos inside. Everybody that's paid for the Score Machine, every person that's paid for the Score Machine that did not come here through printing, and you are not in the paid in full community, you need to get to the phone number inside of the Score Machine and get your email over to Ray to unlock the paid in full community for you. He tried sending it out to everybody the other day. But if you guys have not joined that community, if you did not see that class was today, the paid in full community on school will let you know that class is today. Cool beans? Good. Go for it. You don't ever have to tell me last question. I don't mind it. I'm not done yet. No, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I got two more pieces of this software to show. We didn't even get past the hard part. This is just the understanding part on how to make a letter aggressive. But understand why the aggression of this letter is how to do it professionally so you never teeter it off. Make sense? Okay, so once we're done here, once we select it, we select 5, we put default. Let's get back into it. I just shifted gears real quick. Okay, I hit next. There's 2 things I'm gonna show you. First off, for Ms. Williams, I'm gonna get started with your piece first. Your piece is gonna be that hold on, let me do this. It's gonna be that bankruptcy over here, right? So when we select that, it's gonna say public record, it's gonna say bankruptcy over here. Okay, now, see this said bankruptcy? USBK, okay? Box 4 always needs to be selected. Data furnisher, use blast furnace or MPEP or MPEC, general template letter. Now, Experian gets the best data. You know why Experian gets the best data? Because they own LexisNexis. And do you know what LexisNexis does? They go to the public record, the public record furnisher that puts it out there that you have a public record, and they get that information. They pay for it, ladies and gentlemen. It costs $86. They pay for that public record. These motherfuckers are sneaky. Okay? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ready? You on mute. I can't hear you, but I'm on. So they pay that $86. So why do I say Experian? Because Experian says USBK Court, Florida, Orlando. No, do you see anybody else have USBK Court with the actual court? No. So what I do is I go over here to this box. Watch this box under here that says show. I look for USBK Court, Florida, Orlando. And I just saw it. Here you go. USBK Court, Florida, Orlando. I click that, and that's it. Now, I haven't done this in a while, so if I stuff this up, that's on me. Okay? But I know V is going to come off mute and say, tell me if I fuck up something. Ready? Innovis, LexisNexis, LexisNexis RDM. Okay? Factor Trust, the P.O. Box, LexisNexis Privacy Information Manager, Core Logic, LCI, Clarity Services. Now, Ms. Will, oh, good, I did it right. Okay, watch this. Oh, what did you do, Ray? Look at what this boy Ray did. Look at what, no, That's no picture. That's in the paid in full community. Ray, make sure everybody drops that in. Oh, attaboy, Ray, man. You, damn. If you are with me, Johan, did you pay for the scoring machine? I think perfect. You'll be in the community in about 15 seconds, brother. Look at that. That's freaking cool. Ray, good job, brother. I'm proud of you, man. You do some great work. Man, I've been gone for a few days. Ray just took the reins. Look at this. Man, attaboy, Ray. So I'm going to tell everybody something over here. I will say this. I will say this truthfully. If anybody messes with Ray, I will terminate your filing and not refund you at all. Okay? I don't care if you paid for a year. I don't care if you paid for a week. I don't care if you pay for a month. Okay? Ray is literally the cornerstone of this product and customer service for everybody in this room. Ray has helped almost every single person in this room by either going on a walkthrough with you, answering phone calls. This kid is a monster, okay? He is a freaking monster, honestly. So for every single person, I say that to every person in here that we know that, because if you hear me come in pissed off one day, it's because somebody got ass canned on the scoring machine. I don't care about money. I need everybody to understand. I don't give a shit if I'm broke living in a box. I will not have one of my employees be disrespected. That is the truth and the fact of the matter, and its character over here. That's the case. We need to make sure that we protect that man at all cost. All costs, ladies and gentlemen, because he's the one that always comes, and he will literally move heaven and earth. His cousin is our business partner that codes. One client called me at 11:30 at night. Ray answers the phone, went to his cousin's house, woke his ass up, and made him fix the damn software for the scoring machine to make sure that it was working for you. That's the level of support that we want. That's the thing. Okay? I want everybody to understand that. So that kid, that hands off. What happened? What happened, V? I didn't hear you. He got one already. He did. You go over there. I'm gonna tell everybody this. You know what the goal for this company is, for scoring machine, for everybody in here? Everybody to make enough money in the scoring machine so we can meet everybody out in Dubai. We're gonna get everybody out. Look at this guy. We're gonna get everybody. Mob and I were talking about it yesterday. We're gonna try to get everybody out to Dubai. Actually, me, I'm the one that did that. Hold on. Because when I came into this, he had to learn from somewhere. I was the one that did it. Okay? All right? I literally, because V used to say what the other guy didn't do, and I just started doing it. And then V used to prop me the fuck up in her class, because she'd be like, he calling you to remind you when your letter is due. He checking over your shit. He doing this. And then Ray took over. So, yeah, that's the key. All right. You guys got to understand, Coach V taught all of us. Coach V taught Dre. Coach V taught me. Okay? And then we went out and did that. All right, let me finish before we get off thing. This is done, Ms. Williams. He gonna give you that sheet. Okay, this is done. That's what you have to select. Once you select this, you come up over here. You should see that number should say about 13. Okay, you see how it says 13 up here? That means you have 13 letters just for this one alone. Okay. Who's Coach V? What's her IG? ADR Leadership Support, Coach V. And then once you do that, you can actually click include all 3 bureaus and get ready to generate, but we're not done yet. I'm gonna get my fat ass up. I'm gonna do this. Ready? Check this shit out. Ooh, 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 creaky, creaky, creaky. Ready? This is the last set of AI writers in the software. Ooh, too big. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna color coordinate. We don't have to do that anymore. Actually, I can do that because no. Let's just do this. AI 1. AI 2. AI 3. Did I just do the same? Stupid idiot. Not print to one side. Okay. Ready? I did the wrong thing. AI 1. AI 2. AI 3. And AI 4. I'll throw some question marks over here. Boom, 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 boom. Why did I do that, guys? I did that because those AIs are the ones that we utilize to build the system off of. And each one of those AIs, right? Each one of those pictures that we sent out, each one of the things that we did, okay, selects a different AI and selects a different format. So we know the 2 with the images are the longer formats. Actually, the black and white spits out more letters than the colored one, okay? Then what happens is, again, the same thing happens when you remove the images. The different writers help do the things with the Oscar. So what happens is each one of these, every time you select a new piece, adds another piece to the puzzle. So the default one is print with color, include all images. Well, there was 45 people in this class at one point. If there's 900 people in this software, and 45 of you, right? 45 of you know what to do, right? And know how to build and know how to make it go crazy, right? And start getting deletions. Why is that? Because the other 865 people or 55 people are running it the same way. So every month we should be changing up our AI unless we are getting deletions. So what does that look like? Well, month 1, I'm gonna do the red X. Did I get any deletions? No, I got a stall letter. Okay, so I'm gonna go next month. I'm gonna go to red heart. Okay. Well, the red heart got me a couple deletions, so the next round I'm gonna do the red heart again. I'm gonna get, and after I'm done that, I'm gonna do the I got a stall letter. I'm gonna go down to the question mark. Then after the question mark, I got a stall letter. I'm gonna go to the printed color. That's how we do that. That is the key. Constantly switching it up. So I'm gonna change this to what I normally run. And then we go from there. 1 over here, click like this, and we're done. Now we are set to run these letters. And all I gotta do is boom, generate report. Done. I just generated a letter. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, ladies and gentlemen. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's funny. My camera's literally looking at you guys on the camera. Why are you not? Hey, over here. I'm right here. Look at me. Thank you. Done. Doesn't matter. So if you do, it doesn't matter because your system, when you printer, you click two-sided. So you don't need to put it in the software to tell you two-sided because the software is not printing it out for you. Make sense? You're going to print it yourself or you're going to send it to me. I'm going to print it always double-sided. It doesn't change. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't change. It doesn't change how it comes to me in the format. Make sense? Yes, sir. That's the one I personally start on. Yes. Yes, sir. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, cool. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like. I just wasted 3 GAs today. Damn it. And look, as I was explaining it to Miss Williams, look over here. You see how we have COF and COF? Because we put it at 5. You see? So there's more than a thing. So now all of a sudden it turns around and makes 2 letters. So now this generated a total of 27 letters for that bankrupt, but this also includes all the letters for the bankruptcy. So this has everything. So if we did not have the bankruptcy, it would have generated if we added the increase in the personal information, it would have generated even more letters. Yes, Barbara. 5 hours. There's actually something. It's something spicier. I learned. Something spicier. I learned. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it's not coming until the score machine's got it. Yo, I don't. You don't know. Ooh, it's only gonna get better. Okay. All right. Ready? Let's go over the score machine, guys. That's done. All right. You see this beautiful program over here? This is called the score machine. Okay. For everybody that signed up this weekend, God bless you. We're so happy to have you here. Welcome to your first Friday class. Now, I want to tell you guys something over here just so you guys understand this. It was fucking pulling teeth on Saturday when we were trying to get you guys to understand. It was not because that it's hard to explain this. No, it's just that freaking easy that we can't drag it on so long before people are going to get, how do I say this? They're not going to be engaged anymore. It takes 10 minutes to explain this software. Ready? Here's my 10-minute explanation. Who doesn't have this software here today? Put it me in the chat if you don't have the score machine. Okay. All right. I got 2 people, 3 people. Okay. I'm only going to take 2 people. 2 people DM me, you're my free score now, or you're my score IQ logins. I'm going to show you how easy it is to not only be able to have a consultation with your client. What? Ooh, what? 1? Oh. Oh, hold on. Right. Well, okay. So while we're doing that, 2 people DM me. DM me your username and password either for my free score now or my score IQ. And if you're doing my score IQ, I need the last 4 digits of your social security. Watch this. Nick Samples. Do it yourself. Actually, no. It's not even under the sample. No, that's the harder way. Stupid. Manage all users. Manage profile. Where'd all these clients come from? Ray been at work. Scroll down to the bottom. And you see all these lovely pictures over here? Just click choose file and add one over there. Make sure it's a JPEG, JIF, or JPG. PNG. Damn, girl. What the hell? You I'm going to start... Yeah, no hectic, no iPhone images, none of that stuff. Yeah. Make sure it's one of those 3, or it will not generate. All right. Come on, I need a DM. Come on, somebody. Mr. Brown, where'd you go? I saw you in the Stripe the other day. What happened to you? You don't love me no more? Where we at? Reset your password. How do I DM you, Miss Tasha? I got you. Hold on, I gotta hit this number. Nope. Hold on, there we go. Oh no. Ray's got employees now. Ray's a boss. Ray's a boss. Ray's a boss now. Ray is no Ray. Ray's a boss. Ray's a boss now. Ray's got 3 people working underneath him. He actually fired his first employee. I'm proud of him. Ray's the youngest. Ray's the youngest employee we have in the company. Youngest boss we have in the company. At 19 years old. What happened? No, the banks over here. The banks. So his team adds. Yeah, the banks and the total products is what Ray's team adds. And Ray's team makes sure that your banks are always updated and links are always working. All right, let's go. Miss Tasha Armstrong, you ready? This is how easy this shit is. Ready? I click add client. This is my free score now. I click my free score now. I'm literally going to copy your username. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to hit paste. I'm going to click copy your password. I'm going to hit paste. And then I'm going to hit add client. That's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. There's no pulling codes. There's no going on other pages. There's no nothing. That's it. That is it every single time. And as long as it works, guess what? Run funding eligibility audit. Run it. So many AIs just ran in the background without you even think about it. Ray taught you recently. There you go. There you go, Mr. Brown. Look at this. Ready? I come to underwriting. I come to this section over here. Oh, shit. Who the fuck score is this? This was Damn, girl. Yo, let's take you to fucking get a bag. All right, you ready? You're going to read it yourself. You know how to drive a car, Miss Armstrong? Green means? No. Worry about the car. Green means? Yellow means? Please don't tell me speed up. Slow down. Red means? Okay, ready? Do you have a 730 plus credit score? Green means go. We're going to keep going. Do you have under 30% utilization? Green means go. Keep going. Do you have a minimum of 5 open primary credit cards with 2 years of good payment history? No, you don't. Okay, keep going. Say it. Say where you at. Equifax what? Are you sure? Okay. Okay. So everywhere but Equifax. I could check the software on the back end. That's not a big deal. Okay. Do you have 3? I will. So here's the thing. I'm going to say this, and here's what I'll say this too. I go through some of people's files and they say it, and I go through it and I look at it and you don't. But I look at it and it's got to be primaries. It cannot be an authorized user. It cannot be a joint account. A joint account is not a primary. So you may have 5. Now, normally you're not going to see 2 and 1, so I will go in it. There was an issue last week that we got out, but I do always go through it and double check everything. Now we go through it. We see that 3 primary credit cards with at least 5,000. I'm going to tell you it's right here. I guarantee you it's right here. You have that? Yes or no, Miss Armstrong? I think she's busy. Stop. Right? Oh, she's busy. She's busy. If you look at each and everything over here, the more green that you have, the more fundable you become. So for everybody that's in this room right now, right, and the new people to the score machine, when I'm having a consultation with a client, whether I'm funding them, I'm going through, I'm going to go through credit repair with them or anything, when you show them this, can you guys, without a shadow of a doubt, get somebody to sign up with you when you show them this? Yes. Yes. You know why? They can't argue you. How can I argue the facts when the facts are in front of you? Now, Miss Armstrong said, yeah, I got it. No problem. I'm going to go in the back end and look at it. I'm going to do it in 2 minutes, right? I'm going to literally do it in 2 minutes. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm going to do it right now. I'm just going to go to the analysis. I'm going to look at the letters. I'm going to go into the good accounts. Hold on. Let me take the zoom off a little bit so I can at least see. I'm going to take this over here. I'm going to go down. I'm going to look at all the stuff over here. Let's see. She got a bunch of accounts. Are they all open? Okay, date opened. All right, cool. So she's got a bunch of accounts. Let's check progress report. Okay. See pay downs, 12 years. All right. See, these are all your revolving accounts, right? Here's all your revolving accounts. Balance is empty, balance is empty, balance is empty. Oh, shit. He didn't put it on here. Fuck. Okay. I got to have him. Ray, tell Hamed we have to write if it's primary authorized user or whatchamacallit, or joint account here. Because I could... 3 years. You got it. I see it here. You have it. So where did it stuff up? And why did it stuff up on Equifax? Well, let's go to the credit report. Let's go to accounts. Show me Equifax only. Here's Equifax. You have one account. Installment. 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 Revolving. Here we go. One. All right. One major bank. How much is the limit? Open. All right, $1,700 is the balance. Okay, so that's one no. Okay. 13,000. Yes. Okay, so this is one yes. 2 years of good payment history. Oh, this is account 2015. 2 years of good payment history. That's one. 17,000. That's two. This is just recently opened. It didn't update on the credit report. Is this closed? No. An account of not in disputes. Okay. I don't see anything current. Okay. No worse payment history. So I'll call this 2. BMW Financial Services. Okay. Financial Services. Cap 1, 10,000. What year? 2015, that's 3. That's good. That's your comparable. Your comparables are fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. This is phenomenal. Okay. Let's just make sure. I need 2 more. Okay. This has got a 0 utilization. No. 3,500. No. This one, CBNA. The CBNA account, what is this? It's just Citibank or no? Just a regular Citibank account? This is 3. So you did pass comparable credit. This CDBNA is no. This one's no. City's fine. Yeah, you do have it. That's weird. Okay. I got a bug on me. Okay. This one, look at this one. This one shows you have 0 utilization on an actual credit card. That's weird. Uh-huh. Yep, Discover. Well, this is showing the balance is 0. So when I so it shouldn't be 0. It should have a balance. Everything should have a balance, and that's why I love the score machine, because what I could do is I go into side over here and I can pull the actual credit report. This is the credit report. So just like I looked at that credit report, I can go in the back end and see the credit report and just type in Discover, right? And it will take me to the Discover account, and then I can see if there's a balance. But here's the thing. Where's the balance? Here's the current balance. All right. Where's the limit? Here's the limit. So on Bureau 1, which this is Bureau 1, this TransUnion is there. Okay. So let's go Discover again. Let's go to the next one. Here's the next Discover. This is Bureau 3, which is Equifax. I do the same thing. Here's the balance. Where's the limit? The limit's there too. This is high balance, 23,000. Hold on. Well, where's the limit? The limit shows 0. So now, yes. So I'm teaching you guys how to read a credit report in a different way. I'm actually teaching you the nitty-gritty of the credit report. Okay? I'm teaching you the nitty-gritty of the credit report. So now when she says that, oh shit. Okay? All right. So you remember when I was teaching you guys about consumer remarks and disputes? This is it. If you have a problem, something comes back as verified, you need to call the bureau and tell them, hey, look, I accept the remarks that you put on the file. Please do me a favor. Take those remarks off. Okay? I'm trying to get a mortgage. They need to remove the remarks. So what happens is this resets the system. Now you can send out a new attack. So what happens is it's not showing a credit limit because there was a dispute done over here, and they removed the credit limit. That's the key. Yeah, they removed the credit limit. Look at the credit limit. The credit limit equals 0 on Equifax. It doesn't mean anything. It's just that they're trying to update the file, which is causing them to actually create an erroneous part of the file. Now, let's be real. I got to go through your whole. So what I just did now is I looked at to see if you had the 5 accounts, which you did. Okay. So now I need to go into the system and check that there is no erroneous errors with the actual credit report. It's not the software. The software works. If I were to pull somebody else's in, it would work and show the same thing. But now, why is yours messing up? And just like we found out, somebody was telling, oh, I never had a collection in my life before, but the software showed me a collection. Well, we come up to, whatchamacallit? Not terms, over here. Credit type, and it says unknown and has collection inside of it. The software says if there is any collection in the verbiage of this and it reads as this, it is a collection. Make sense? Because you have the AI. The AI is not going to know if it's an actual collection. You are going to be the one that knows if it's collection. But if the credit report, quote unquote, says collection, how is it going to argue with the credit report? Does that make sense to everybody? Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you don't meet the 4 and under, it automatically stops you. If you have more, if you have more, send me your username and password. I'll pull you up. Right? Send it in the DM. I made 10K showing 3 clients this. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Yo, you right there, Mr. K. Brown, you right there, motherfucker. I want a testimonial. I want a fucking testimonial, okay? Don't come in this fucking class and drop that you made fucking 10K and you leaving me hanging all fucking, no. Yes, send it to me. Hold on. I don't know. I didn't ask that question. I just went with it. Hold on, chat. I got you. Here you go. I just sent it. I said, hello. Go from there. There you go. Okay. What did my daughter do? Okay. Guys, I got like 10 minutes. I got like 10 minutes more, and then I got to go. My wife just texted me, "Are you almost done?" Meaning, like, get your. Go check your chat on Zoom. I'm literally. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. My free score now. Okay. I didn't get to finish with that lady. You just strong-armed your way into the Miss Tasha. We get you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you the same thing. You're good for funding, so we'll take you to the funding section. I'll show you the same thing. We got to see what's wrong with her. We know she's not fundable. She already just give you your money. Well, I can't. I'm not gonna do the funding for you. But yes, you can go in the software and get your money. Yo, Mr. Brown, let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. I saw the other day you canceled the score machine. Did you see? You didn't cancel it? Oh shit. I swear to God. Ray, double check Stripe. I think he canceled. Oh, okay. You got to do a video testimonial, and they say exactly that. I'm putting that on the website. Miss Bubba Cola, you sent me the wrong username or password. I'm telling you right now. Yes, Miss Gabriel. I'm not releasing any white labels yet. And honestly, I'm making the white label unaffordable for a reason. I want to build my own brand first. But I got everybody. Yes. Yes. Open up credit cards. Actually, I got a thing for you. You see that beautiful lady I keep talking about, Miss Coach V? Call her ass and get a primary. Just talk to Coach V. She'll explain to you what she got. Can we go on fire complaint with this? Yes, ma'am. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Your password. You don't screw me up, girl. You want to cut off everybody and didn't even send me the right password. You know what? If we were in Herman's thing, I'd be deducting a point from your ass. Let's go over here, Miss Tasha. Let's go back over here, right? So when I look at your file, right, that's the only thing you got wrong, and you got the six inquiries on Equifax, right? So technically, you fundable, girl. You fundable on the 2 files. So guess what I do? You see this button over here? You see what it says? Go to funding. I click go to funding, and there you go. Wait, Gabriel. Now I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. The AI just loaded every card that you can apply for that will give you a loan under your business and personal account. So if you do have that, why is it adding the mortgages? Oh, we got to fix that. What happened? Yeah, you know what he did? He pulled the Dre. He pulled the Dre. He said no, but that's it, Miss Armstrong. Now you can just go apply for your accounts. I'm retooling. I'm just letting everybody know. So we do have a couple of people that came in from Herman. Herman, okay, Haitian CEO, yes. Haitian CEO is going to give me a funding sequence. We are going to put a button in here that says Haitian CEO sequence. When you click that, it's going to give you all the banks that he chooses. Then there's going to be another button that says AMOB. You're going to click it, and it's going to give you AMOB's recommended banks. Done.
Okay, I updated the password. Sorry.
You're killing me. You're killing me. But yes, that's how that works. So Miss Tasha, you ready? Go for it. It's not free. You have to pay for it. But yes, you have access. $197 a month for the next 2 weeks, and then it's going up to $1,470. Yeah. I know every person that got locked in at $99, every single one of you is looking at it and be like, what the fuck happened?
I locked it at $149, bro.
Oh, yeah. How many people? And get ready. In 3 weeks, what? What is that? We gotta talk to me. Yesterday's price is not today's price. And wait. The next round of unlimited accounts is going to be $1,470. I am never discounting it again. The unlimited package will never be discounted again. Period. Come on, send me the damn password. How am I supposed to do anything?
I updated it.
I don't have anything. No. Send it here, please.
Okay, I'm sending it. Okay, right here. Look. Got it?
Yeah. Wow.
Ali, you got it? How about we're going now? Just one more and I'm done. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, one. Yes. Yes. Yes, because this package and this package are the same. For compliance standpoint, we cannot say that we're running a what is that called? No, not a funding business. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. Not a sale. I'm sorry. There's an actual terminology that FOMO shit. Where we're basically trying to sell you guys something because the price is going to change at eventually we don't know when it's going to change. No, guys, I'm telling you right here, this is the actual fucking price. We're running a sale because this was for so Miss Scott, everybody that from Herman's class that jumped on, this was your guys' price. You remember? That was for Herman only. That was for Herman only. Once this price is done, it's going to the 247. It's going to be the lowest account. And that's only going to allow you access to 100, not 10 users. That's like your 10 employees, right? This is only going to allow you a maximum of 100 clients. That's it. I did now, yes. All right, so let's go to the dashboard. We do that. I am never discounting it again because it is too powerful. Mr. Brown right now just proved it to everybody. He came in and made 10K with 3 people. How, Mr. Brown, let me ask you a question. How much did you pay to get locked in? He's going to drop it, go $147. I know he's going to say $147. Hold on, go for it. Where is he at, Mr. Brown? Well, how much did you pay, Mr. Brown? Unmute. You paid him $197. Okay, good. So you got the new price. Oh, so you got Herman's price. So thank her when you go online, type in Haitian CEO, right, and say I wasn't even in your VIP class and I got your price. Thank you so much. I know that. I'm glad that you've been with me for a minute. That's why I thought it was you. I was like, yo, man, the man friend requested me on Facebook. Why the hell he canceling the score machine? You right? Look at this. Ready? Let me check her out. Girl, yo, why would you even, oh my God. How do you expect to get any money from the banks? The maximum amount of inquiries that you can have, even if you just trying to play in 6. You got 7 and 7. You got 14 damn inquiries. You unfundable. Go get rid of those damn inquiries. You have 7 and 7. 14. It doesn't matter. Girl, let me ask you a question. You got 18 different pots in the kitchen. Does anybody ask you if one's a frying pan, one's a freaking pot, a boiling water pot, a saucepan, or any of that? No, they say you got 18 pots. An inquiry is an inquiry. It's still asking for money. You're still requesting debt. I mean, if you know how to take it out, go fucking take him out, girl. Why are you waiting? Oh. Call them. Experience the easiest. You'll get that one removed. Where are your inquiries over here? Let me see what your inquiries look like. Look at this. 9 out of 10, but this is the key, guys. This is this is what I want everybody to understand something. This is the difference between an approval and a denial. So for everybody that's wondering when they go to the fucking bank, why are they getting denied? This is telling you, don't go to the bank. You're going to get denied. It says literally, proceed with caution. Why? Because you're going to get denied. Okay? Ready. Ready. Chat GPT. Oh, nope, that's not it. Shift enter. Ready? I shouldn't be showing you guys this. I shouldn't be showing you guys this. Why 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 am I running it back? Why am I running it back? I I am not I am not a genius. Not yet. Not yet. I'm here. I'm hearing it because every single person should realize in this room why I built what I built. I gave it to you on a fucking silver platter. I literally handed it to every single person on a silver platter. For every dumbass that canceled out of $99, and for every person that canceled at $147, you did not know how to use the software because you did not ask me. I literally no, that's dead. Get on what? Get your hands on what? What I just did? I'm not that those are I literally I literally just typed in ChatGPT and copied every single one of your accounts and hit paste. I need you to write me a credit repair letter for inquiries. I include the name of the creditors and the law that it was broken. Here's everything. I literally went to the scoring machine and just copied everything. All the inquiries under the under the inquiry page. I didn't. For every person that got locked in, Miss Scott, Mr. Hall, I know you guys. I remember you too. Mr. Hall came in. Mr. Hall was. I got cornered in the corner. Mr. Hall was one of them with like 15 people around me, surround my ass. Be like, yeah, they literally surrounded my ass when I was in the freaking meeting. So yeah, now you understand what you guys paid for. Now you understand how powerful that shit was. And Adrian dropped this. He didn't even say it to you guys the way that it is. He goes, yeah, you use ChatGPT to write it. I just proved it to you. I just fucking proved it to you. So, who does that put us out of business, Anthony? That puts me, you, and Gabriel out of business. That puts me, you, and Gabriel out of business. That's the problem. But guess what? Guess what? No, somebody asked it. Wait, hold on. Go for it. Go for it. Go, Anthony. Go. I know. I know. Bingo. No, Johan. If you paid for the score machine, just let Ray know. He needs your email address. He'll let you in. He'll let you in for free. You've been with me since day one. You've been with me for over a fucking year in this class. 52 fucking weeks that man has been locked in by the fire. That man right there went from generating letters, taking 9 months to get a fucking deletion, to getting deletions in a month. Anthony. Anthony's personal file was 9 months before he saw his first deletion. Then he came into this class. I showed him the advanced attack. He went in there, and the first month he got deletions in his first freaking month. Everybody that we're going to have, I'm going to give you this last little piece, and then I got to get out of here. Look at this right here. You see this? You see this magical thing? What does that say, ladies and gentlemen? Can we see that? Ready? Everybody is automatically an affiliate of the score machine. Everybody. The minute you sign up, you can start referring your own people to the software, which means you can start making money if you have friends in the area that are doing the same thing. And guess what? When you hit 25 clients, I am going to teach you how to do manufactured spending, which means every time when you hit 25 referrals into the system that are paid, every time that you pay your bill, we will then refund you your bill. We will refund you your bill, okay, by sending it to you in your affiliate. So if your affiliate is $147 and you pay $147, we're going to give you $147 plus $147. We're going to give you back your $147. I'm going to give you money. Yes. 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 Well, that I'm going to give you what you paid for the software because you guys are referring and building our brand, so we're building it with you. So why should you have to pay when you're helping us build as well? That's a gift from us. I also have another gift for the highest affiliate right now that comes in. The gift is going to be released on June 18th, and it is going to be fucking awesome. I'm trying to find it. It's going to cost a pretty penny. So everybody that's here, understand that we will be doing stuff like that. So if you're good at marketing, you're good at any of that stuff, become an affiliate as well. Become an affiliate as well. Anthony, any M2 owner that's not in here that we're working with that is utilizing this, I have to be careful. I know Deontay, Gabriel, myself, I got to be careful in the sense because I don't want to hurt you guys. But at the same time, I want to make sure that I build with you guys. So I'm going to figure out if I can do something with you guys to make it better off for you guys. Yes, sir. Mr. Hall, how do we get the M2 software? Mr. Hall, all you got to do is go to the paid in full community, which you should have access to. And the link for you to sign up is inside of that underneath the classroom that says M2, sir. If you are printing with me, ladies and gentlemen, if you own the score machine, if you own M2 FICO Forge, ladies and gentlemen, every single person in here gets the gamut. Literally, you pay next to nothing on printing because you are working with us on other facets. Okay? And very soon, we will be adding VAs to all the softwares. Yes. So you can track what you're doing and understanding what you need to fix. I do not suggest waiting. You just stay. You stay on. You stay on FICO Forge until you're ready, Ricardo. Once you get a couple of things, then you come over there. But at the end of the day, I suggest that you have both. But you know what? When you guys are, brother. Ray, double check, Mr. Ricardo, because I saw motherfuckers. You guys, I swear to God, something's going on with fucking something's. Go look at. Go to Stripe and double check, Mr. Ricardo. I know that. I'm not worried. I know what Ray does. I know what Ray does. Got to change his name. Did you change his email address? Because Ricardo Roman 1980 at Gmail canceled his subscription. You changed it. Okay, no problem. I want to make sure. That's why I said I see people that cancel it, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why? Some people I understand because they're never going to use it. They're just I know that they have no ability, but then some people I'm like, oh, that sucks. I wish there could have been something I could have did to help you, but got to join the class, guys. I promise you, the class is always going to be where you need to be. On that notice, I answered a lot of freaking questions today. A lot. I signed up for a lot. Not a lot. I signed up. I answered a lot of questions today. I'll answer 2 more questions and I will call it a day because I have to go. I like being married, guys. Work area. Fetch your report right there. No, not automatically. You got to click fetch the report. But yes, once you click fetch the report, yeah, fetch it. Fetch it. Yes. Yes. Can we go over filing a complaint with the CFPB? You told me in the paid in full to submit it on because I had an account deleted from TransUnion. I do not know how to submit a CFPB report. I'm gonna be honest with you. Never have, never will. I can look it up and get back to you. I've never done it before, so I will get in touch with a couple of people that I know that have done it. V, is that something you know how to do? CFBP? Fuck. Okay. So what I will do is I will look it up. I will call Dre's usually my Dre is my CFPB guy. But Dre is currently flying to Miami. So Dre is whatchamacallit? Dre is the one that has to give us that. It is easy. Okay? So Mr. Soto, you and I get my phone number. Get my number. This weekend we will have a conversation. I have to vet it, and once I vet it, then I will tell everybody how to do that. And if that's the case, I can have you create a video, and we can put it in the paid in full community on how to submit a CFPB report at an FTC. That's how we. Uh oh. I thought he wanted to say something else. Why don't you say your other thing? Hey, even Coach V knew. Why don't you say your other thing? Fucking Latanya was like, "What the fuck did he just say?" So let me break that down. Everybody that goes on Canva, right? Canva has an expense to it. I think it's like $9 a month. For the total, it's like $98 for the year, right? Ray is and has access to a way to get Canva Pro actually for $2.50. So we help our young gentleman out because he wants to make his own money. So that case over there, we get it. We sign up. We had a couple of people do it in the community. You guys get access to Canva Pro. All you got to do is when you pay, he's going to message you. You give him the email address, and then he unlocks it for you. I have paid him for my version, which funny part is he fucking uses it. So if anybody needs it, that's up to you guys. You guys have the ability to get that. I don't $25 for the whole year. $25 for the whole year. Canva, where you make the images. Yeah, Canva. That's where everybody uses to make their images and all that stuff. It's like Photoshop, but online. Yeah, so Ray Ray's got it for $25. So, what happened? What did you just say? Hold on. What did she just say? You do day trade in what? Options? Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. We just all got fucking dunked on as a collective. She didn't. She didn't just say that she traded options or stocks. She said, "Fuck all you peons in here. Fuck all you little bitches." Okay, I trade futures. I got real money. Okay, hold on. Not one pinky. Two pinkies, motherfuckers. Two pinkies. You're mute, girl. Nobody can hear you. She goes, yo, you ain't good at it. You guys are not even good enough for my nail fungus. No, I'm fucking with you. I know this. Look, all the guys that I know that do futures, they make a fuck ton of money. So I hope that you are doing the same thing. God bless you. I know it's very, very stressful. Just message him your email address. He'll get you set up immediately.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Oh, my God. I haven't laughed so hard in a long time. I needed that. Yo. No. It was just perfect because you know how when people talk, like, look, we in a group of amongst friends. I want everybody to understand that we amongst friends, we amongst family in this, and that's how I treat everybody. That's why I say I don't call myself a coach and I don't call myself a mentor because I'm neither. Okay, I'm not going to get in front of the room and teach somebody the way that they do because I'm not charging you $5,000-$10,000 to do that. I would never do that. They would have to pull my teeth and build it for me to do that because I would personally never do it. Okay, so when I say that we're in a group amongst friends, this is what we call a like-minded individual group. People in here make money, and what are we in this for? We're in this to create what's called private equity. If I teach you guys and I work with you guys for us to become and get rich and do it together, what happens? We create private equity. What happens with private equity? When we see something we want, we go and fucking buy it. And what do I mean by that? As a collective, we find a piece of property, we find a building, we find this, we find that, we can go and buy it. That's the key. Why do I want to have the event for us for the score machine in Dubai? Why don't I want to have it in Dallas or LA or New York or any of that? Because I got to get you guys to stop thinking so fucking small. This man stood on a piece of fucking sand and said, I'm going to build the next greatest city right here. And did it. But how did he do it? He did it with equity. He did it with like-minded individuals that came together and did it together. I don't care about what you look like, how you act, how you smell, what it is. I care about what you bring to the table. I care about who you are as a person, not what you not what you do, this, that, and the other thing. That's why I said, Ms. Williams, I was fucking around with you. But it was just funny. You're like, I trade futures. I was like, damn, that's the fucking mic drop right there. She turned around, she's like, nah, bitch. I'm like, I print paper. Like, that's how I said, I print paper. You understand that? On gold, motherfucker. Print paper on gold. I've been gone too long. We're having too much fun. But that's the key. That's what I want everybody to understand. Like, we're all here to help one another. We're all here to get to that next level. guys that are in Herman's group, let's get those guys from Herman's group to join us, because that's the key. We want everybody to succeed. Because at the end of the day, if they're not succeeding, you guys got access to a Telegram group or whatever that Herman has over there. Let's get him in there and say, like, yo, we joined up. Like, let's get in here. Get in here. Let's do what needs to do. Let's do what needs to be done. Everybody else. God bless every single one of you. It's Friday. If you're gonna get hit with that snowstorm this weekend, please be safe. Be vigilant. Don't go outside if you don't need to. I used to have to work through that shit. I said, thank God I don't got to do that anymore. Bro, I used to, okay, you guys want to know a little bit about me? You want to know my story, where I came from? Here, I'll tell you a little bit of my story before I get off. When I turned 21, I was assistant warehouse manager. Actually, I was a battery unboxer at a warehouse for cell phone towers. In less than 3 months, I became the assistant manager of the whole damn warehouse, 10,000 square foot warehouse, and then we eventually upgraded to 50,000 square foot warehouse. I had 65 people working underneath me. I know business. I know how to manage people. I know how to delegate. I was 21 years old, out working the fucking 45 and 50-year-olds, okay, because I like money. And I don't like money because of what it is or whatever. I like what money offers. Money offers freedom. Money offers me the ability to do whatever the hell I wanted. If I wanted to go to the club that weekend and spend some time with this beautiful girl, I could. If I wanted to go and buy my dad something, I did. If I want to buy my mom something, I did. And my sister told me this a long time ago. She said, when you were young, you bought all the Christmas gifts. You paid for this, you paid for that, you paid for all this stuff. And I never had to ask you for anything. And when you lost your job, it took a big hole because that's what it did. I was that hustler. I still am that hustler. But I changed something broke inside of me when that job went out of business. What broke inside of me was I rely on people to get me where I need to be. And what do I mean by that? Businesses, this, that, and the other thing. And they didn't give a fuck about me. The owner of that company was out spending bullshit. Managers were garbage. They just didn't care. But little old me was still hustling every single day, running his 60 crew out, getting batteries done, working for AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. If you in the DC area, all the fiber that you got in the DC area, I ran it. My teams ran it. If you got Verizon Fios in DC, we're the ones that delivered it to you. Okay? We're the ones that handled it. So I remember that. And I remember all of that. And that's when I start to talk to people, like, I needed to step away. So I lost my job. And after I lost my job, I was finishing up my last semester in college. And here's the type of student I was when I was working. I was a C+ student while I was working. C+ student. Why? Because I had to put my ass through college. Because my parents didn't have enough. My father was an immigrant from Africa. My mom had nothing. She came here, didn't know nothing. So at the end of the day, I know I'm talking to everybody that's going through the same shit. I was like somebody who didn't do what their job was, this, that, and the other thing. And we end up in a bad situation. When I lost my job, I could barely put 2 pennies together. I saved a lot of money, but I could barely put 2 pennies together and barely get another damn job. It took me 7 years to find another job. 7 years to find another job. You know what that job was? You know what that job was? Printing for all you guys. I started credit repair. I started a technology company. I started a website company. I just kept going. But you know what I wanted to be? I wanted to be an attorney. Do you know why credit repair hit so hard with me? It's the closest thing I can get to being an attorney without passing a damn bar. So that's my story. I was making good money in that warehouse. 16 years old, I was making 175. 21 years old, I was making $175,000 a year. Ain't going to school full time. Do you know in my family, I get the evaluation for the score. I already have one evaluation. We have another evaluation coming up from the score machine. I am about to be the first millionaire in my family. Just based upon the evaluation of the score machine. Just letting everybody know that. Based upon the evaluation of the score machine, which still makes me a millionaire, because if I were to sell it tomorrow, it's still worth $1 million. So for every single person in here, thank you, I appreciate it. For every single person in here, you can fucking do it. You can fucking do it. I promise you, you can fucking do it. Because I am a nobody just like you. I didn't have no name. I didn't have nothing. My parents are immigrants, and I came over here and freaking did it. And I didn't do that for congratulations. I did that for you guys to understand. I am that person. I will bust my ass every single day. I will bust my ass every single day to build the best product for you and the best thing for you so you guys can grow. So you guys can get to that level. Because I want to tell you something, it's fucking lonely. It's lonely. You know, I look forward to these classes because the people in this class don't look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Because everybody in this class is hustling, doing something, trying to grow something. You know, I had the most fun coming to that event with Herman in a long fucking time. Because you know why? Every single person in that class was like me. Every single person in that class was like me. You know, that's why we pay mentors. That's why we pay, because we look at them and we see a little version of ourselves in them. That's the key. So that's my story, everybody. That's the key. No bullshit anymore, no nothing. So when you see me working hard and you be like, man, but the guy got money. Why? Why does he work so hard? Because the past me won't allow me to relax. Because the past me knows what it means to have nothing. The past me knows what it means to have nothing. I have the cars. I have the watches. I have the house. And I'm not saying that to gloat. I'm saying that because I busted my ass to get here. And I want to tell you something, guys. When somebody still controls your fucking paycheck, it sucks. It sucks. But now I'm learning the marketing. Now I'm getting in the room with people like you guys. Mark my word. Is Anthony still here? Did Anthony leave? I think Anthony left. Anthony started with me when we had 2 people in this room. We have 45 people today. And next year, there's going to be 145 people in this room. And the year after that, there's going to be 500 people. And the year after that, it's going to be 1,000 people on a Friday call. It's only been 1 year since we've been doing this. I have 45 people. But it all happens to you. Why do you think my affiliate program is meant so everybody can eat with me? Everybody can eat with me. Because that's the key. That's the key. I want everybody to eat with me. That's how we build. Make sense, guys? I haven't. For every single person in here, God bless you. I'm gonna have a conversation with Coach V, and then I'm out skis. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you want to come tomorrow morning, I'll be up and kicking ass and taking names 11 a.m. But at the end of the day, we are done.
Is it the
The link is in our paid in full community. No problem. No problem. Bye. No problem. That's the type of person I am. I promise you. You meet me in person, that's the same person you meeting. Yeah, Mr. Hall's like, fuck yeah.
Facts. 'Cause this way, this weekend, same way, same way. Where were y'all this week?
Hermit.
In Philly for the Herman's VIP program. Fire.
Those two. Hermit.
Herman last name.
Dulce.
Yeah, just look it up on the social media under Haitian CEO before he changes it.
Haitian CEO, yep.
Yeah, just type in Haitian CEO. He's everywhere.
You'll know him as soon as you see him. I met him in InvestFest.
You know what? That's the same. I was thinking that was the same. I said, I know that name. I did one of his, wasn't it? A month ago. Okay.
So I want to tell you something. I met Herman in person, and every time I talk to this man in person, I just like him more and more. Yo, Soto, fucking sick ass Lexus in the back, bro. Is that an RC 500? Other one, right there. Yeah, is that RC 500? Yeah. Toyota Supra, Godzilla. Yeah, man immediately knew. He's like, yep, that's a car guy. You know what I have? M760i, V12 twin turbo. What happened? So I hate, they're too small for me. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'2", 400 pounds. Fuck that piece of garbage. Look, ladies and gentlemen. To me, okay? When anybody comes to me about Mercedes, this is Mercedes. Mercedes-Benz is classical music. BMW is fucking rock and roll. And I'm gonna let you know something. I'm a fucking rock and roll person. I want to hear the engine. I want to fucking hear it throating and screaming and all that shit. I got into the S63 AMG. I got into the car, and it was like driving on a fucking cloud. I get into my M760, and I'm fucking handling the road like it's going out of style. So. Hey, it is what it is. I don't get my next car is going to be a Ford GCC Lusso. Ferrari. That's going to be the next car. 5 years down the line. And that's I don't buy cars brand new. I don't buy depreciating assets brand new. I buy them after they depreciate. Because that car brand new was like $495,000. I just found it 5 years old. 5 years old now. That $495,000 car is $125,000. I'm gonna get it in like 2 years, 3 years, right? Say 5 years at the max. I'll get it here. It's a little more of a collector's item at that point. That freaking car is going to be like $85,000. I love my cars, guys. That's one thing I can go on. Where did V go? Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Coach V. So everybody, do me a favor, get out. Yeah. Bye, guys. I'll see you in the morning. I think I had to say it like that. That's like everybody at the party. Yes. Okay. What happened? For what? Oh, good shit. Good for you. Atta girl. Go for it, sir. That lovely lady right there. Coach V. Ray, get Coach V's number. Gabriel's in the system with us, I think. Get Coach V's number to Gabriel. Okay? All right. No problem. Gabriel, get locked in as quickly as you can for the score machine, because when I raise that price, it's not going back down. And then I know what I need. I know what you want. I know what you want. Okay? I'm going to tell you in front of everybody right now, it's $100,000. Yeah. Why you got to worry about it? Get to it now. Get to it now. We're not gonna. I'm not gonna release the white label. I'm not gonna release the white label right off the bat, because I'm gonna release an actual white label, not a gray label. Okay, so you can control your pricing. You'll make your money, all that stuff. So, I'm talking to you legitimately on that. So, okay. Okay, so I am gonna work with you guys on that accord. My eyes are killing me. Okay, guys. Vamonos. Vamonos. I see everybody. I don't want to kick everybody out, but I got to get with V. I'll see.